Only I had a better countdown. Wait, I do! All right, boys and girls, welcome aboard. It is time for this week's episode of Sketching a Privateer. I am your host, Joe's Atmosphere. I hope you're having a great Friday. Thank God it's Friday, hey? I'm just getting back from New Orleans. Only been back about 48 hours. Actually, not even that yet. We didn't get back till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Wednesday, so I hope you're having a good Friday. I actually have been doing some work in between shows here. I wanted to show you some of what's going on, but before we do that, let's acknowledge the chat. First in today is Low Spec, the penguin in the house. What's happening, bro? And Kay is here. What's going on? It's good to see you, young lady. Good to see you. Okay, so I've got here a video of about an hour's worth of work I did on this, and I'm going to share it with you. Hang on, let me pull it up real quick. We got video, and then art, and the comic book work, and it's the last one on the list. So go ahead and pause that, and I'll bring this up for you. Hang on, real quick. Let's see. Okay, I'm just wondering how I can do this without the bar on it, but I guess I can't. It's a little bit rough to do here, but anyway, the camera that I'm using, I guess, you know what I need to do is start using my other camera and shoot it over my shoulder, I think, because it's got a tripod on it, so I could probably get it over my shoulder and probably get it more straight on, because, okay, when you're looking at it, as you can see here, it's tilted, right? So it's going to be hard for you to see, but this is where we started today, and I did some work on it today, and I'm just going to drag it through here so you can see what I was doing. The beginning of it, I was having problems lighting it, and One of my lights has gone out, so there's a lot of shadow in this thing. But as you can see, tried to finish up the details on the Royal Fox today. I worked on my details on my face. As you can see, I'm darkening in the hair and doing the shadows, as you can see. And then started on David's beret. I'm just bouncing around a little bit here and there. Then I did an effect here. Hang on, let me see if I can get it to the part where I did it with the eraser. I'm working on, outlining the flames and not going into it. And then I started on the wings. Okay. Now, let me show you what I did with my eraser. I can get it in here. Oh, well, I skipped over it. Hang on. Looks like right about here. Now, if you look, I'm doing some lines, right? And then I said, wait a minute. If I really want people to see this, what I did was I took my eraser, made a point on it, and then I dragged it across the pencil that I had done. You'll see it here in just a second, whenever I get to it. Because these kneaded erasers, you can make them almost like pencils. And you see how I'm lightening things up there across it to give it the illusion that it's actually there, right? And then I came back with my pencil and started darkening in between those lines. So basically, when you're done, you get an effect like, you see how I'm darkening in between each one. You see what kind of effect it gives it. And I really like the way this is looking. I put the whiskers on her. Did that today too. She's pretty much done. I'm seeing some things here and there that I need to darken up, but other than that, she's about done. And we've got all that ready to go. So yeah, that's where we're at. Hang on just a second. You scoot it on down here. And I don't want to hit play. I just want you to see where it's at here at the end. That is where it's at right there. So she's pretty much done. I got her all darkened up, and I'm working on my face. And then, working on down. See, kind of messed up, but I can't help it. She's gorgeous. I can't help myself. She's always the first thing I draw, but I'm right-handed. So now I just washed my hands a minute ago, and this part of my palm, guys, hang on, let me show you. This part of my palm was completely black from rubbing my hand across that thing, drawn like when I was working on David's beret over here. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse over there or not. Probably can't. Yeah, you can. See right here where I'm wiggling my mouse on the left side of the picture. Working on Dave's beret, I'm sitting there smudging everything that I've drawn to the right. You really need to, depending on what hand you are, if you're right-handed, you need to start on the left and work your way to the right. Really. Because you end up smudging the shit out of everything. So anyway, that was the bit of work I did before we got started today. So next up, I am going to go ahead and get started over here on the drawing. So let me go ahead and get the camera switched around. Let's see. First thing I need to do is switch the cameras around. Oh my gosh. I may be in trouble today. Hopefully this mic lasts. I forgot to charge up my mics. There's always something I forget. There's always something. Always something. Hang on. All right. Let's see. This should be good enough for 2 shows, I would think. Yeah, it's greened up, so. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'll switch mics and switch cameras so I can get going here. Let me get this on the other lapel. Okay. I don't know how you're going to be able to hear me today. We'll struggle through. I better go ahead and do this part right here. Maybe point it towards my face. Maybe. Maybe. Hang on. Good God. This thing. Putting on a lapel mic is not fun when you can't see what the hell you're doing. Okay. That ought to do it. Let's see what happens with it. Let's switch the camera to that one. And I gotta, yeah, there it is. Okay, that's the good one. And then I've got to switch my audio. And that's gonna be, okay. I know it sounds like I'm in a truck, but it's just the way it is, guys. When you're using a remote mic, that's what you're ended up dealing with here. Let's see what's going on in the chat before I get over here. Okay, says, how are you this Friday? I'm doing fine, young lady. I do the same thing, Joe, and I'm left-handed. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll live. Worry not. You're laughing at me. Okay. Let's see. We got that going. So, you guys forgive me. I've got to get things set up over here, and we will get started on today's work. Yeah. What we got here? 2B. Okay. We're going to go ahead and use this pencil I got here, and we'll flip around. But first, I've got to go ahead and set up the camera, right? So you can see what I'm actually doing. Let's see what Joe's actually doing. Come on. Oh, the camera's not wanting to work now. I'm about to get upset. Hang on a second. Something down here was acting a minute ago. Maybe that's what it is. Let's see. You hear all that noise? Are you serious? Come on, guys. Really? My stuff has decided to start messing up today for some reason, and I don't know why. But we're going to figure it out. If I have to shut down every camera. Let's see. God, I've got all kinds of sound effects going off in my head. Close this out. We'll come back up and see what happens. All right. There it is. Thank God. I got it, guys. Hang on. I got it. I got it. Oh, and my camera's not going to work here. Let's see. Let's try this again. Go to that one. There we go. That's what we want right there. And then we will switch to presenting something. And that's going to be this right here. There we go. And we're going to switch that to, where's my sketch one? There's sketch right there. There we go. Okay. So that's what we're working on today. We're going to keep working on it. It's Friday. My friends are probably getting ready to party all weekend, right? I'm going to go ahead and record this so that way I don't have to record the whole show too. That's my camera that I'm using on the computer, so I can go ahead and record the whole thing. I've been forgetting to do that. Now my light up here is messing up. That's why it's so dark. But I am going to turn on this ring light here. We'll see how that does. Let's see if that's lighting it at all. Looks like it, yeah, but it's still casting shadow. I wish this was more brilliant, this light here. That might help out. I don't know. But anyway, let me go ahead and pull up the chat real quick. And you know what? I'm going to pull up both chats because I can do that. We got this one here. And that's, hey, Knock, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Hope you can hear me. You guys let me know in the chat if you can hear me or not. It's good to see you, Knock. Good to see you. Missed you. Missed doing my streams, man. I definitely, you know, that Wednesday stream, you're right. The Hump Day stream is the one. It's a lot of fun, dude. And I hate the fact that we didn't do it this week. As you can see, I've been working. Hey, what's going on, Henry? Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me or not. Let's make sure we got everything open here. I want to go ahead and get Rumble up in case somebody's watching on Rumble. And there's no messages yet. Of course, Rumble, I've got to punch through 2 ads. The minimum of 2 ads they do here. Okay, come on, sucker. Do right now. Boom. Okay, there we go. So I can check both chats. All right. What's Kay saying? We can hear you. Hear you good. Can hear you just fine. Okay, appreciate it, guys. But yeah, I was showing at the beginning of the stream, I was showing the technique I was using for right here, and I'll re-show it over here when I get into doing this side. Most of his gear is going to be red and white, so there's going to be shading here, but not as dark as his mom's black jacket there. You know what I'm saying? But actually, that only looks like 1 stripe. Let's try and get another one in there. This is the technique I was using earlier, trying to show the motion of these wings, right? And what you do is you flatten out your eraser like this. Make an edge on it, right? And then take it and use it like a pencil. Just keep running over the same spot. And as long as you didn't carve, it'll pull it right up. See how black it got? Look how black the edge of it got. Right there. So, yeah, that's the way you do that. Yeah, these guys are talking to each other. Okay, good deal. Checking on Rumble. And nobody's over there. Looks like I'm the only one watching over there. But that's cool, man. It's cool. All right, so what we're going to work on next is I had started on David. Now, he's going to have dark. First thing I've got to do is I've got to pull up his picture. And this, guys, is my stepson David. This actually was a snapshot off of a video he was shooting, where he just for a second looked like he was a big, mean, snarly looking dude, but it's perfect for this picture because he's trying to look tough, right? You know. Now, I've been working on the beret and getting it right. Now, remember, our light source is up here to the left, right? So everything farther away is going to be darker. That's why I've been darkening in the back side of the Predator's hat here, right? So I've been darkening that in on the bottom corner, right in here. Okay, so we need to, if you've ever seen a beret, it folds over, and this, I've got too many pencil marks in here, so I need to get rid of some of that, because on top right here at this crease, we're going to have some kind of a highlight there, and then we're going to, it folds over in a curved way like that. And the highlight's going to be right dead right here, but either side's going to have a little bit of a fold to it. And then this is going to be under flap is going to be away from the light, so that's going to be kind of like this. Okay. And then underneath it's going to be really dark. I'll put some ebony in it near his head. But he's got, this is his ear right here. And it's coming, you know, this thing is strapped to his head with like a vice grip kind of thing. So it's going to cast a little bit of a shadow. And then this is away from the light. So this is all going to be shaded. Not super dark, just, you know. And then this piping that right up against his head is black. So the other side is going to be dark, and then the underneath of it's going to be dark too, and the top will be light. Notice how I'm staying away from the top of it, right? Okay, so we got to get his eyebrows done. They're a little bit wispy here, but towards the center, they're thicker, like this. Okay. And then towards the edges, they get a little bit thinner. A little bit out there. He's got red hair. He's Scottish. He's got the Scotsman in him. And then we're going to have some shade right here at the brow. Right? For sure. And we got to pronounce these wrinkles in his nose. Right? Now we've got where the eyelid meets the brow. Got that line. And don't forget his eyelashes. Everybody has eyelashes. Just some may be shorter than others. His are going to be short right here at the end here. And okay, the top of his cheek. You see, I've got a shade in there. That's not the way that should be. The light is right up here, shining down. So everything up top is going to be where the light is. Yeah, we want this crease, but where we want the shade is the bottom side. So right about there, underneath the eyelid, for sure. We want all that shaded in. That's one thing I hate about my phone. It's trying to go dark on me. Okay, I need to do this with a 2 first. This is getting too dark. 2H. Got it. Okay, so I can start doing some heavy line work here. And then he's got that crease comes out this way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks good. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying bringing it to you. Had a good time at the Vinyl Atmosphere meetup in New Orleans. That was a lot of fun. If you missed that stream, go watch it. Actually, Christian chimed in live from the dock where the Natchez riverboat he rode yesterday was, and he's traveling home as we speak. I got a text from him this morning, said that they had made it to New York, and they will be leaving from there to head back to the Ottawa area. So looking forward to making sure he gets it home in one piece. Now, we need to go ahead and outline the important stuff, like he's going to have claws just like his mom, right? He's a fox just like mom. So he's going to have that stuff. Now, as you notice, my friend Gary would be proud of the trigger discipline here of the American fox, if you know what I'm saying. Let's see. He says, yeah, he's having fun so far. Very good, Henry. Very good. Real Wade's here. All right. Good to see you, Wade. But his fingers got to stay off that trigger until he's ready to fire. Okay? So that's why it's out there. This is a 9mm. Let's see. Are you saying hi to me again, Kay? Yeah, his finger is away from the gun. That's
Good discipline. You know it, man. Can't be firing a gun at things you don't want to fire at, right? But yeah, his fingers are off the trigger. Got to draw in his claws. He got that coke nail on his pinky, right? He wouldn't touch cocaine. Guy's too hyper for that stuff. He would never touch that. Okay, let's see. We got the magazine. This is a 9mm, government issued 9mm, by the way, guys. If you're wondering what I'm drawing here. I'm not putting the details in it yet. I just want to get the shapes and everything down. When I was getting out of the military, they were just switching to these. We used 45s up until the day I got out. They should go back to them if you ask me. Because you know what? You can fire, and I'm just thinking of police work. If you've got somebody on PCP, you can fill them full of lead and it just keep coming. But you hit somebody with a 45, my brother, they are going down. No doubt about that. They are going down. Okay, this is looking pretty good so far. You mean that they had muskets back then? No, not muskets, sir. 45 caliber semi-automatic handguns, my friend. What we had. That's what we had. Quit making fun of me, you goon. I know I'm older than dirt. You don't have to remind me. But yeah, the military went to 9mm after I got out. And, oh yeah, can't forget his thumb. We got to pronounce the thumb now. Can't forget the thumb. And his thumb is right there. Right? Okay. And this is going to be dark. This is all away from the light right here, so I can just go ahead and pull it in dark right now. The only part's going to be light, the tip of his thumb. And plus, he's got black. They have black hands. The paws of a fox, if you don't know this, are black. So that's why her hand's so dark, and the rest of her isn't. The skin, the colors that are going to go on this. By the way, I may show you the process through which that I do these things. I may take a picture and show you some of that before we get out of here today. But sorry, I lost my train of thought. This can be darkened in here, and we're just going to continue to work on this stuff. Now, yeah, this is his other ear. It's up towards the light. You see, I'm gonna put a shade in here because it's on the other side of the hat, right? That's his ear, and he's got white fur in here. But I'm definitely gonna show like it's shaded. So we want this one a little bit darker, this stuff. It's just like her ear, okay? And like I said, I may be getting myself a white chalk pencil. This I'm going to deal with last. But let's see what we got here. Well, foxes have black paws, so it makes sense. Yeah. Did you have a good time in New Orleans? Yeah, I did. Absolutely. New Orleans looked like fun. It was. By the way, Joe, I saw ODJ is a dolphin now. Oh, do you mean OBJ? Odell Beckham the third? Yuck. Let's see. ODJ. I don't know who that is. All right. So let's get his picture back up. And do this. Okay. This one is a little bit darker on the bottom. And it's very, very flat. Very flat. I don't know if you can hear it, but Rhonda's in the next room working, and she is talking her brains out. But yeah, we had a ball down in New Orleans. It was great to see Christian. Great to meet his wife, Mel. She's an awesome person. They're just two solid people. I tell you what, I gained a lot of respect for the Canadians when I met them, because look, some of the stuff we're worried about down here in the States, censorship and whatnot, our First Amendment rights, free speech rights being threatened. It's happening up there. It's happening up there. It's happening in Great Britain too. They have hate speech that you can be thrown in jail for now. It's a bad thing they're going through up there. So get active in your local politics, man. If you don't want to see us have our rights infringed, you need to get involved. Talk to your local politicians. Make sure they're doing what you want them to do, because it's coming. They're going to try and do it to us. Okay, so that's looking good. All right, I like how that's looking. But yeah, I'm going to show you the process through which I do this, I think. That'll get me off of this mic. I'm kind of worried about the mic going down on me today. So let's go ahead and take the picture. Got to take a decent picture of this. And what I hate about this is I don't have the lighting I need. You know what? I'm going to have to hold up that ring light. This is going to be crazy. Watch this. All right. What's good about this is I can get it to the side of it and do it that way. That ought to do it. I wonder why. I gotta shoot it through here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Okay, so that looks pretty much straight on. I'll shoot the picture. And we're gonna switch cameras and everything back over here so you guys can see how I do this. Okay? So, bear with me a second. I'll switch back over here. All right, so, we got a couple of people here. Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hello.
Good to see you. Sorry, when I've got my back to it, you got to be here when I start, guys. When I got my back to it, I can't.
I
know. I was busy.
All right, I figured you were. Kay wasn't busy though. She was hanging out.
No, she was. She told me because she let me sleep in. So.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah,
I hear you.
She let me sleep in.
Let's see. So let me stop sharing, and we'll get everybody out here. Let's see. I got to switch cameras and microphones. So let's do audio first, so I can get out of the tunnel. Who was that?
Hey, everybody. Henry just said something to me.
Yeah. I'm sounding now better.
Yeah. Let me see here. Talk a few more seconds.
Check, 2.
Oh yeah, it's muffled.
Check.
Okay, now you're clear.
Shouldn't be. Okay, and then we got the camera. I got to switch the camera back to the right one. Boom. And we are all set. Okay, so what I do with this picture, guys, I take it from my phone. And let's go ahead so you guys can see this. Let's fire it up on. I've already got the stream set up in case I wanted to use it. We go to Twitch and set that up real fast like. Let's see. How you been, guys?
Busy.
You go first, Jed.
I've just been busy with Kay, so.
There you go.
In the morning stream, rare morning stream.
How'd that go?
It was fine. It's still up. Doing a stream at 10:30 till 1:30 in the morning tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars tomorrow. Live reacting to the Kentucky Derby stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I got a busy weekend.
That sounds like it's right up your alley, bud. Is there any sport you don't watch?
Baseball in the regular season.
Really? Okay. Cool.
Because it's too long. How many?
Wait, he doesn't watch
182
baseball?
games, and I don't.
He
really
said he doesn't
care.
watch baseball in the regular season. Yeah, that's what he said.
I mean,
Okay.
unless I randomly remember it's on, but I'm not gonna
Right.
go looking for it.
Oh, I can't, dude. They play too many games. That and basketball, it's ridiculous, dude. They play way too many games.
I forgot.
Okay, so
NBA playoff
let's
league.
go here, and we're gonna show you. You drop that and pop this up. Come on, sucker. Okay, we got that, and then we're gonna go to Twitch, which I should have right here, and we'll go full screen with that. And we're good to go here. Okay, so what I do, guys, is I take this and I'm going to take my phone. I'm going to take the picture that I just took and I'm going to airdrop it to myself. But first, I'm going to manipulate it. I'm going to manipulate it. I'm going to crop it out to begin with. Just
Yeah.
crop it real fast.
Yeah.
And then give it a few tweaks just to darken up some of the values and stuff so I can see it pretty easily. Okay, and I'll just, for time's sake today, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit the auto fix on here. Auto fix. Well, yeah, that darkened everything up, but it makes it look tan, but that's okay. It's no big. We just need to see it so that we can manipulate it. So what I do is I airdrop it to myself,
Mm-hmm.
which should happen any second now. There it is. Pop that. There it is. Got it. Okay, so that's done. Now we take that, and I may be able to open it straight into Procreate. I'm not quite. Yep, sure can. Boom, right there. Whammo.
Boom. That's a nice one, Joe.
It is nice. Well,
Very nice.
Procreate is made specifically for iPads and Apple products and stuff. So anyway,
Yay.
go ahead and close this out and open up Procreate, and I should have it. Boom, boom. And yes, the wallpaper is Kate Beckinsale as Supergirl. That's just the way it is.
Knock.
Get
I'm
over
not
it,
gonna-
people.
Knock just
I
said
was
he's
gonna
gonna
say
complain.
someone else, but
He's going to
I
complain.
know.
Oh, he's the
You're
worst
not.
time of the year when only thing on is baseball. I'm not gonna complain. My Diamondbacks are gonna be on.
Oh my
again.
gosh, you guys been
Oh,
talking about
crime
crazy
your
here.
river. At least I
Yeah,
know
baseball
my
is
team's gonna be
awful. He
bad.
can't stand it. That's for sure.
At least
Yeah.
I know my team is gonna make the playoffs. Good.
Bro, my team made it to the World Series. Did yours?
Not last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
they did. His team did. last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. And
20
they,
lost,
they,
but they
yeah.
did.
and they legit got
So
screwed too.
suck it.
But anyway, I'm going to take that, and I don't have my pencil with
Yeah.
me today, or I'd show you how I'm going to start it. But I'm going to take that, and then it's going to become a layer on here, right? And if I turn that off, all I've got's the white layer behind it. So what's going to happen
yeah.
next?
So it's basically a little bit like Photoshop too.
Yeah, this is like poor man's Photoshop. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, because
So-
I saw the layers and stuff. So.
Yeah, so I can take it, manipulate it any way I want to, and I can do this. I don't need my pencil to do it. I just have to make sure I got the right colors on and everything, and I have to start another layer. I can't draw on this. This needs to stay its own layer, so I add a layer, right? And then I can start drawing. And I've told myself I really want to change the names on these things. Let's see, rename. This is going to be ink, which means it's nothing but black, right?
Yeah.
So then I've got my black. I can get rid of this, turn my pin on, and I can go to town if I want to, right? Just, you know, I'm sitting there making a line. It's just stupid. I'm just showing you that I can do that. But what I'll end up doing if I had my pencil, I'd start drawing right over the lines. And I can manipulate it thusly. Now this is a good way to look at it because that line is way too thick, right? Mm-hmm. So I've got to change the values on the pen. I like the Bakersfield, but I've got to change the values on this thing. I've got to make it thinner, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see, not taper, shape. Could be shape. Let's see. That's good. Rotation. Blah, 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 blah. See, this is the part I have to learn. I have to learn. Here, maybe it's under properties. Here we go. Preview, smudge pull, maximum size. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Okay, let's try it at 10%.
Knock. That's awesome, bro.
We'll try it at 10%. What's he talking about?
Less than an hour until my weekend
starts.
Pick up my beer.
Nice. Yeah. Way to go. You know what, Knock? I couldn't find a fucking Corona in New Orleans. I could not find a Corona.
Oh, wait. How could you not find Corona in New Orleans?
I'm telling you, they didn't have it, man. People kept asking me, you want a Modelo? Do you want this? And I was like, oh, no, I don't, man.
Those are nasty.
I don't. Okay, that's 10%. Let's see what 10% does for it. Yeah, that's much better. I want finer lines for this. But that looks a little bit too small. So let's go and we'll put it at, let's go up 10% increments. Let's go to 20. Can't remember what it was when I started. I think it was 60 something. So let's do that. And erase. And then draw here. And see, I can take it and I can manipulate it to put it right on that line. And voila, I like it. That's the way we're going to go right there. Mm-hmm. So I am all set to start drawing this thing out, man.
There you go.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm making a title art for my stream for tomorrow morning.
You go, man. But like
you made me remember I have to start doing this.
Uh-oh. No. I just messed up. I just changed the color. I don't want to change the color of my pencil. I don't know how I did that.
Don't do that.
No. Okay, so like the circle here. I just draw a quick circle and then hold it. And it'll become perfect. And then I can make it the right size. And now what's going to change about this? Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of that. Because
I was wondering if you're going to have to get rid of that.
Well, the reason why is you have to... Why is this thing changing? Well, I know what it is. I don't have the glove on. It keeps changing.
I was about to say, do you have your glove on?
Yeah, I don't have my glove on me. And I wasn't planning on drawing today. I just wanted to show you guys the technique I'm going to use.
Okay.
But anyway... if I want to look at my drawing without the sketch, I just come in here to layers and get rid of the sketch.
Yeah.
See? Undo it. Anyway, what were you going to say?
That looked a little bit too dark for up there, though.
What do you mean? What looks too dark? No, this is... Now, look. Here's... Okay. Don't be confused. What I'm going to do on this pad... is this. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
I got you now.
Yeah, the pencil sketch, right?
Yeah.
Is gonna be. Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and get this started. Where is it?
It took. I was like, wait a second.
Right. Yeah.
I was like,
I'm not enhancing that pencil drawing. The pencil drawing. It's gonna stay just the way it is, and it's gonna be framed just like that. For our living room, okay?
Okay.
But what I'm gonna do to it is this. I'm gonna take that pencil sketch when I'm done with it. And actually, I could get started with it now. It's just, I want to go ahead and finish the pencil sketch first. I just did this to show you guys. This is not going to be the final product. I'll probably delete it by the time I get started again. But just like I'm doing these pages, that's how I'm going to do this on here and colorize it. And that's going to be a poster that people can get, and it's probably going to be the cover for the first what do they call that, man? Trade paperback. It's a trade paperback is what it is. When they take 2 or 3 different issues and put it into one book.
Well, actually, like put like for the Superman Worlds, not the one I love.
Mm-hmm.
They put every single from just that series.
They're as big as they want them to be.
Yeah,
it can be anywhere
like
from 3 issues to 10 issues. It doesn't matter. It's a trade paperback.
They put like 20 books in that one. So.
Graphic novel is when they draw it out, and they're going to keep that just, they don't do it as individual issues. They do it as one big book. That's a graphic novel.
Henry was talking to you, Joe.
Oh, okay. What's he got here? Let's see. He was talking to somebody appreciating something.
Yeah.
And then he says, just an idea, but you could give the Privateer an extra title if you wanted to, like The Adventures of the Privateer, Web of Spider-Man. Yeah, I know. That's only if this thing takes off, man. I gotta get the beginning of it done first, man.
Yeah, you got to get all the origin and everything.
Right, I got to get all that stuff done first.
Yeah.
But that is the process I'm going to use, boys and girls. I just did that to show you guys how I'm going to do this. Let's go ahead and get out of this. Done. And go back to gallery. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that pencil sketch, and I'm going to put inking over it. And the thing you've got to do when you do this, boys and girls, I learned this the hard way. You have to keep the black all together on one sheet.
Yes.
And then you make another layer for the color. Okay.
I've actually done that with other things in Photoshop and screwed things up.
Yeah. Now to make it easier on yourself, you can take that black and white, your inking part, and then duplicate it. And use that as your color if you want to just fill in different sections, that makes it easier to do. But you have to be able to have a completely separate sheet for the color, because let me tell you, this cover right here, I've actually thought about redoing, because if you look, this right here is the layer with, hang on, let me click them all off. Okay.
Like,
so
people don't know the agony when you screw up one layer.
Bad. It's bad.
And
okay, so that one right there is for my logo.
Yeah.
That one right there is for the logo for the Privateer, right? This one right here is the black and white, but here's the problem. There's some white in there, and there's some gray in there, okay? The color one is here. That's what it looks like without the other layer, and this is what it looks like with it. I screwed up and added color on the other one. And
I've done that before on Photoshop.
I had to do the skin on a different one too, on just that guy's face. Watch this. I turn it off. That guy's face should lose its color here in a second. No, I guess it didn't. But, I mean, like, for instance, you see how his belt right here? You see at the buckle? Watch how it changes. I put color in too many of these different things is my problem, okay? You see right there where I'm adding color in there? Just a little bit here and there, and then I've got the sketch. The sketch, when you're done with it, won't even be there. That's just the basis of it. But anyway, that's the process, guys. So anyway, we're getting late in the hour, so it's about time to shut things down. I hope you guys are doing okay today. Let me make sure I've got everything shut down here on Twitch. Make sure that's cut off. It should be. Let me double check and make sure. Stop. Boom. There we go. Done. All right.
What do you think of this art, Joe?
What do I think of what?
This art that I'm doing right now.
It's nifty. What program are you using?
Just Paint.
Paint? Good luck with that, man. You got to upgrade. Paint is a pain in the ass.
I know.
Oh,
You
it's
gotta
a
upgrade,
huge
brother.
pain in the ass.
Yep, absolutely.
It's fine for me.
Henry says, "Laugh out loud." I'm sure it will be. It will, but fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, listen, boys and girls, it's time for me to get going, but I want to tell you what's going on with the channel. Of course, you know you're watching Sketching the Privateer, the story of America's pirate Patriot. You can watch me sketch on it every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. And by the way, I want to re-mention this. If you didn't see the stream yesterday, the meetup wrap up, I went for about an hour and 20 minutes yesterday, and Christian actually checked in from the dock at the Riverboat Natchez.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, he was there from Sunday to
You told
today.
me
He
was
left this
stay.
morning, but yeah, he actually checked in. So if you guys missed that, go check it out. Everything we did has been immortalized in pictures. You can see them on my Facebook and my Instagram too. So anyway, go check that out. And then tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time, are you going to make this one or busy tonight, Jed?
Don't know. Oh,
Okay.
I can't tonight because of what's going on tonight.
Well, there you go. But Knock will probably be on there with.
Nick will be over there. Some of the other guys will be over there. Please go over there for John.
Yeah, Pop Culture
John,
Minefields channel.
Yeah.
It's game night with John, and he's going through the entire Walking Dead Telltale series. So go check that out tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefields channel. And then the Brothers Hack the Matrix comes your way Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time. We fill you in on everything that has to do with the clown show that is 2024 in this week's headlines. So come check that out. The Brothers Hack the Matrix, 5 p.m. Central Time on Sunday. And then Monday, you can check us out on Military Monday, Morning Coffee with Gary and Anima. Don't know what movie they're doing this week. I was on vacation last week, so I don't know what they're doing. They did Attack Force Z last week. So it'll be a new military movie this Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time, so check that out. And then Ryan Rogers Athay will be back with Monday Nitrous. I'll be on there with him at 3 p.m. Central Time on Monday. Come check that out. We talk about the history of wrestling for about an hour. And then It's Only Talk and Roll comes your way at 4 p.m. Central Time on Monday on That 70s Rock Fans channel. Last week they did A Boy and His Dog, and they actually had Sci-Fi for Me TV as their special guest. So go check that stream out. I watched some of it. It was pretty good. I always liked that movie. I missed that one, but I was busy in New Orleans, guys. So, you know, hey. But, and then we start our streaming week on this channel with Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, video games, cocktails, and fails at 10 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday. And this Tuesday, we're going to be playing some Red Dead Redemption 2. So check that out. And we're going to have part 5 of the Mass Effect playthrough this Wednesday at 10 p.m.
Run around in circles for
where I run around in circles and shoot shit and complain about it. So it'll be fun. Yeah, I'm starting to get a grip on it, but boy, I got to get out of that tank I'm driving right now. We wasted an entire episode on that shit. But from what I hear from inside sources, namely the guy that's right here, Jed, I'm just about done with it. So don't forget, this Tuesday at 10, it's Red Dead Redemption 2. And this Wednesday at 10, it's Mass Effect. So check that out those 2 days. And then, of course, on Wednesdays, it's State of the Atmosphere. We tell you everything you need to know about movies, streaming shows, comic books, Star Wars, all the pop culture stuff we love. Come check it out every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, State of the Atmosphere. And that brings us right back around to Friday and Sketching the Privateer.
And I have one quick thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Everybody watch Twitter, watch my channels. I'm cooking up something. Roadhouse will be back at some point. There was just things that I could not do, but I'm cooking up something cool.
Okay.
And I got to talk to you later on.
Sounds cool, man.
So
sounds
I'm cooking up something cool that everybody's been wanting us to do for like 2 years.
That's it. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Wade, what you got, man?
At 10:30 p.m. to 1:30 in the morning. Don't ask me why I did it. I want to try something, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't know.
I'm put
a lot of guys experimenting. A lot of guys experimenting around here.
Hey,
where Joe just methodically does the same shit all the time. But
Hey, it might be gameplay, it might be chill. I don't know.
I'm
a little
just
bit of
messing with you,
everything.
Wade. You
We'll
are
see where
crushing it,
goes.
man. You
Yeah,
are
we give
crushing
you
it.
shit, Wade.
I have free. Normally, this never happens
Okay, Wade.
early. Normally midnight, but I was like, oh, I got a day to
All right.
kill.
Well, we'll be
so.
looking
Come on.
forward to it. You guys definitely go give these guys a follow. Real Wade Nation and
Yeah.
Jed Revenwolf. And for right now, I want you guys have been doing good. You're helping me out on Rumble. Spread the word. Follow me on Rumble. We're broadcasting this show on Facebook now. I'm
And
kind of
make sure to
kind of
follow
bouncing
me.
between Facebook and X a little bit because I don't know. I'm an older guy, and a lot of guys that know me act like they can't find me, so I'm starting to do a little bit more on Facebook.
Yeah.
So
Find me over there, find Joe. You'll see us all over the place.
that's it, man, for sure. Give us likes, subscribes, tell everybody about it. So
Yeah.
listen, guys, I want to thank you guys for being here. It's always fun showing you what I'm doing. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless.